The UK is one of the most nature-depleted countries in the world. And now we have analysis that shows what that impact is on our economy and on our financial stability. And the hope is that now we have this analysis, we can start to make the changes that we need to make. Look, intuitively, we all know that nature degradation cannot bode well for our own individual and economic prosperity. I think we all know that. What's never been done before, though, is actually evidencing that, like showing that there is a material financial risk.
So we were able to show that the impacts on our economy are equivalent to a shock of up to around 12% of GDP. And through environmental risks, we could knock off several years of growth in the UK, setting us back significantly. And that will have a big impact on jobs. It will have a big impact on prices of food in supermarkets. It will have a big impact on our ability to invest as well in a positive future. These risks can be bigger than the global financial crisis, and actually even COVID in one case as well. And together this can have a big impact on our economy. Another important thing is that the global financial crisis actually didn't last that long. So the shock was a couple of quarters. It took a long time to recover, but actually these nature-related risks can be permanent.
So what we really need is for companies to start assessing what their nature-related risks are. So what are their impacts on nature, what are their dependencies on nature, and to what extent does that have an impact on their own business? That starts to give us a view into where we are, and then actually taking steps to reduce that impact and have a positive impact on nature. So we have the Task Force on Nature-Related Financial Disclosures, the TNFD, that has a framework that companies can follow, but there are sort of ways that we can encourage companies to start working through that framework.
So in the UK, the Bank of England has said that it's looking at this, but we don't yet have a clear strategy on what we're going to do on nature. So I would really like to see our financial regulators in the UK, including the Bank of England, doing a lot more in this area.
We've got two paths ahead of us. One is business as usual, or we take a second path where we actually start to value and invest then in nature. That will lead to healthier companies, our own health and well-being will be improved, greater food security, greater water security, and individual and collective economic prosperity.